Quiet moment, Rob Walker with Sam.
So you were first reserve, and then there was a disciplinary issue with one of the qualifiers who was ahead of you in the queue, and then you get this phone call. So tell us where you were when you found out, actually, you're not just going to watch this year, you're back in it.
Yeah, I can remember it clear as day. It was one Friday afternoon, and I was painting a fence at work, funnily enough, and got this call, unknown number. Answered it, and it was Sue Williams, head of BDO, and are you doing anything Lakeside week? I says, no. Thought it was going to ask me to commentate or something, do something for the TV. No, you're in, you're playing, sort of thing. I was skipping and jumping around at work for the rest of the day, so yeah, real bonus, great boost.
And how much more composed do you think you'll feel this time, having gone through the experience once before and taking a couple of sets off a former world champion Scott Waits as you did?
Yeah, I feel a lot more relaxed this year, a lot different approach. And with it being sort of a golden ticket entry, not expected, it makes you relax even more. It's like, I've come here thinking, nothing to lose, Sam, just go out there and enjoy it again.
You're a very proud Lincolnshire man, and I gather that the whole of the county virtually are coming to support you. The whole massive are turning out in minibuses just to give a little insight as to who's coming.
Yeah, crazy really. I mean, last year I thought I had a lot, but this year, you know, nearly twice as many, 900 people. And that's just crazy.
And just finally, do you believe that you can do the business against Peter, because he had a pretty decent run here himself last year?
Got to believe. I know I've got the game. It's just about preparing right and doing it right on the day.
Well, enjoy the day. It will be fantastic, and we'll certainly hear the Lincolnshire boys cheering for you in the crowd. Have a good one.
You will. Thanks very much.
That's right, Rob. His army is ready, but we'll keep them waiting just a little bit longer. He's taken on Peter Sajwani. We called him Sajwani last year, but he's corrected us since. Them's the breaks. So Peter Sajwani from Sweden, from Stockholm, BDO world ranking of 41. Generally, more or less plays in his own area as well. So this is his real yearly chance to shine, and he is once again the Swedish national champion. Bob, you may know better than I know, but for me, anyone could win this.
True. I was talking to Peter earlier. He said he's more nervous this year than he was last year, but he knows what to expect if he plays well.
He's got a bit of character as well, which is nice.
Yeah, he's playing Sam. Sam got through because one of the people who qualified was naughty, so he's got a chance.
I mean, I suppose he didn't have a huge amount of time to prepare, but maybe that helps when you don't get weeks and weeks and weeks to think about it.
You're not worried. He's going to work like he said he was at work. He got a phone call, and then he jumped around all day because he knew he was here.
Yeah.
So you don't think about it. If it's just a couple of weeks, then he's got a couple of weeks to prepare. But if it's 3-4 months, you know, it doesn't make a lot of difference, really. If you play in good standard of darts, which he wasn't far off it, just out the ranking section, then he shouldn't worry about it, because he's a good dart player.
I think if we were looking...
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 2016 Lakeside World Championships, and we're here at the home of World Darts, the Lakeside! We now bring to the stage a former Torremolinos Open champion, our Baltic and Scandinavian regional qualifier. It's Sweden's chatterbox, Peter Sajwani! We now introduce the youngest man in the tournament, making his second appearance at the Lakeside. It's Lincolnshire's Sam Hewson!
Wow, Ted Hankey even gets on the stage quicker than that. Wow, could be the longest walk on ever. Brilliant! It's Sam Hewson against Peter Sajwani. How about this, Scooby? Who's going to win this one? Let's find out. Vassos Alexander, and let's hello for the first time this weekend to George Riley.
Hello to you, Colin. Good afternoon, everyone. What an atmosphere. Suddenly, these two have got the Lakeside absolutely bouncing. It might be a toss of the coin, but I can't wait for this one. First to three, preliminary round, and what a big platform this for Sam Hewson. 22 years old, a real rising star, And you get the impression he enjoyed that. Speaking to him beforehand, he said the thing he was looking forward to most was that walk-on. And boy, did he make the most of that. The youngest man in this year's Lakeside draw. And as the guy said, he didn't even expect to be here this year. He missed out by that single place. Then Vladimir Anderson was banned. And here he is on the big stage with nothing to lose. His opponent, Peter Sajwani. Last 16, 12 months ago, the 9th Swedish man to appear here. He beat Hewson, actually, en route to his first BDO ranking title. That Torremolinos Open in 2014. Well, Sweden and England offer up quite tasty contests quite often across various sports. Let's see what we have today. This for a place in the main Lakeside draw.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg. Sam to throw first. Game on.
Sam Hewson has loved the 12 months since he last appeared on the Lakeside stage, losing 3-2 to Scott Waits in round 1. He said as a young man, he feels, aged 22, that he has a target on his back, but he wants some of that. Peter
60.
Sajwani, as we must call him, George. Apologies, Peter, for mispronouncing your name all of last year.
I'm sure we'll manage to get it wrong again at some point this year.
Well, he came to Lakeside as a
83.
debutant last year and won 2 matches before losing out in the last 16 to big Robbie Green.
45.
Bit of an erratic start, though, from Sajwani. Early advantage to Hewson. 100
60.
of his supporters in. He says,
extraordinary, isn't it? He said last year he had 54. This time round, even at short notice, he only found out in November that he was here. 100 have made the journey from Lincolnshire to support that man.
I love the way he was painting his fence when he got the call.
60.
Yes, still a part-time gardener, Sam. He obviously, well, not obviously, but he does want to give that up and concentrate on the darts.
43.
Edgy start from both of these two. Mark McGeaney awaiting in the main draw, round 1. That'll be Tuesday afternoon for the first of 3 sets here. Well, Sajwani hasn't got going at all.
No, but you haven't seen him hit a treble yet, and he's had 12 chances at one. Mind you, Sam's only hit 2.
42.
Out of 15. Fair to call this a slow start, I think.
It was almost as though they put so much fizz into the respective walk-ons. But this is just the calm after the storm.
Yeah.
$57. Peter, you require 136.
Part of the century of fans here supporting Sam there.
41. Sam, you require 116.
So no impact at all from Sajwani. What can Hewson do with 116? He's left tops.
76. Peter, you require 95.
So which way does he want to go? Bull or treble 19? Looks like he's looking at the bull. Double 16 he's left for the opening
63.
leg.
Sam, you require 40.
3 darts at tops for Sam Hewson to strike first. He's missed 3, won't want to miss another.
No score.
But he has.
Peter, you require 32.
4 missed darts at double top for Sam so far. 2 at double 16 for
Going
Peter,
to shot
but
the
not
first
3.
leg. Peter Sajwani.
And we haven't seen that little reaction for a year.
Second leg, Peter to throw first. Game on.
I think we'll say he's relieved to get that one on the board. Maybe leave that opening leg off the end of tournament DVD, I would suggest.
If the best of Lakeside 2016 needs that leg to pad it out, we're not in for a classic year.
That's Mandy, Sam's mother,
43.
looking on as he just strays into the treble 1.
He was talking to Scott Mitchell an hour or so before Scott's opening match.
123.
And Scott, as he has been all year, was extolling the virtues of his mind coach, and I think Sam liked the sound of it.
27.
If it works for Scotty, then it might work for me, he says. At the moment, he's not really got going this year at the Lakeside.
47.
Looks to the crowd for support, as if to say, you never see that from me in the pub. What
80.
was that dart? Accusing, look at the board as well.
I know I've got the game, he told us before. I know I have the darts, but I've no idea what's going to happen when I step up onto that stage, he said.
Here we go.
104.
We could have done with that last one going in, just to set fire to the match a little bit.
He'll be back for 110 though. Hewson's miles off.
24. Peter, you require 110.
Treble 18.
Oh, treble 18 would have left ball.
78.
No pressure on the 32 though.
97. Peter, you require
Great
32.
third dart from Hewson, but he won't expect to get back. 2 16s. Double 8 for a
Game
2-leg
shot,
lead.
second leg. Peter Sajwani. Third leg, Sam to throw first. Game on.
Well, he was very open and honest, wasn't he, George, when he was talking to us backstage, and he said all the problems
100.
I have are in my head. He was just hoping they wouldn't be exposed on the big stage, but steady start.
60.
He'll feel better when he hits a double.
Bags of time. And a few more of those.
76.
Well, I'd quite like to play him at poker, Vassos, if I'm honest.
Yes, I wonder what his tell is. Oh no, terrible cards. Oh, well, I mean all in.
100. $78.
Right, it's another good third dart. He just can't string a few good ones together at the moment.
$60. $57.
Oh, he's going round the houses to try and find the formula. 20, 19, 18.
He should have a chance, though, to hit a double this leg, because
85.
Peter's gone quiet, so 6 darts from 190. Would love a treble with this last one.
59.
Well, Sajwani can put some real pressure on the throw here.
60. Sam, you require 131.
He's unable to do so. Now then, Sam.
$99.
Better. This is for the set, though.
Peter, you require 136.
For the set. The Sajwani of Sweden. Can't now be done. So
100.
Sam Hewson missed 4 darts at tops in the opening leg. A double 8 now would settle those nerves. Come on.
24. Peter, you require 36.
So 2 18s for the first set.
Game shot the first set. Peter Sajwani.
It's all
Second
Sweden.
set, first leg, Peter to throw first. Game on.
Sam Hewson just needs to forget about that first set.
$140.
Yeah, he's pleased with that, Sajwani. Especially after that second dart. Took time out to chastise himself, didn't he?
43.
At the moment, Sam's looking just anywhere and everywhere for inspiration.
140.
Starting to find the rhythm, isn't he?
$81.
Sam, the youngest player in the draw, in the men's draw at least. 22 years of age from Lincolnshire. And this man,
140.
the Swedish champion, 38 years of age from Stockholm. What a leg so far. 140, 140, 140.
41.
And this could
Peter, you
be
require 81.
an 11 darter.
Treble 19 would leave double 12. He went bull. That leaves double 8.
65.
He will be back, and then some.
$100. Peter, you require 16.
So 2 8s for a 4th leg in a row.
Game
Sajwani,
shot the
there it
first leg.
is.
Peter Sajwani. Second leg, Sam to throw first. Game on.
He celebrates lavishly. Does the Swede. Not just the clenched fist, but also did a bit of a dance towards the audience.
50% Sajwani checking out. 4 of 8, 0 of 7 for Sam Hewson. Those 4 at tops.
140.
Just needs a leg.
Well, that will help. His first 140. And 3 good darts as well. Took a moment before starting this leg
60.
just to gather himself, and that was sensible, I think. And he back it up with another 3 good darts.
56.
Well, when you're not finding your trebles and you're not finding your doubles, you're going to struggle.
100.
Well, the consistency of scoring is coming from the Swede.
$128.
But back comes Sajwani
100.
with another ton. Runner-up at the Lithuanian Open, Sajwani. Couple of semis as well.
And of
57.
course, former Torremolinos Open champion.
Well, you don't want to forget that.
Now, Sam's left himself on Shanghai on the 20s. He could really do with taking this out.
55.
And he's not under pressure.
Sam, you require 120.
Yeah, it is hot in here, I can confirm that.
60.
Just a look at the scorecard. Really does want to pressure this 60. Because he'll know, Sajwani, that once
140.
Sam Hewson gets into
Sam,
this
you require
match,
60.
he could get on a real roll. So this is a big moment. 2 more darts at tops for Sam Hewson.
20.
Just not
PT,
happening,
you
is it?
require 46.
Not getting close. 0 of 9. Double 16 for a 5th successive leg. He's not
on
missing.
The second leg, Peter Sajwani. Third leg, Peter to throw first. Game on. $100.
Trouble is, when it's
60.
the first to 3 sets, as it is in this preliminary round, it can be all over before you've had a chance to find any sort of rhythm. And that's what's happening to Sam Hewson at the moment.
140.
That's a problem for Sam. Every time he's able to find a ton plus. Sajwani
100.
replies.
PT require 121.
So 1-2-1.
For the set.
Well, treble 17 would have left the ball.
$57.
Now then, what kind of pressure can Hewson apply here?
105. PT requires 64.
Maybe not enough.
Treble 16 for double A. 2 darts at double A for the set.
Game
Just
from the
needs
second
one of
set.
them.
Peter Sajwani.
It is 6 legs in a row
First
for
leg,
Sweden.
Sam to throw first. Game on.
6 legs in a row for Peter Sajwani. He only needs 3 more.
Well, he's been ruthless, hasn't he? 6 out of 10, 60%.
140.
Hewson's had as many looks. He's had 9. None of them have landed.
$97.
Come on.
140.
That's much better from Sam Hewson. Backs up a 140 with another. Sometimes the scoreboard can just free up your arm.
58. $21.
Well, Lincolnshire has pretty much emptied today for this young man. But they've been muted. Because it's been one-way traffic.
$137.
Oh, nice. Really nice. Leaves himself 60. Will have more darts at a double, and if one of them should just fall into the double top,
83.
then he will
Samuel
feel so
requires
much
60.
better, and you never know. And then you never know.
2 darts at tops. way off this time.
40. Peter, you require 126.
Well, this would hurt. 19's the shot for Sajwani. Another one of those would leave Bull. So Hewson will be back. And
58.
you think he has to take out
You
this.
require 20.
11 missed doubles so far. Make that 12. 13th time lucky. Yeah! Biggest share of the afternoon so far. Sam Hewson, at the 13th time of asking, has hit a double, and at the 7th time of asking, he's won a leg.
A mixture of anger, frustration and relief.
58.
Can you build on it though, Sam?
$55. $40.
Played well, remember, on debut last year. Sam Hewson lost a deciding set against Scott Waits.
100.
Hugh Ware is our referee today. I wonder what he's been thinking. He's exactly the same age as Sam. They'll have played each other on the circuit.
100.
Be good friends. Wonder if he was tempted to just sneak one of those doubles in the other side of the wire. Shout game
97.
shot.
$59.
Decent advantage here if Hewson can land a big one. Go on, an inch to the left.
11.
Goes 3 inches to the left.
He's had his chances in this leg
100.
to try and break the throw.
Well, he's had his chances in the match. He's had more darts at a double than his opponent.
140. Peter, you require 144. $60. Sam, you require 98.
For a second successive leg. Great start, double 19.
$60. Peter, you require 84.
Not a great double, double 19. He wasn't really close. Thought he got the first one. 14 for Bull. A treble would have left double 11, so he drops his dart, picks it up, and it's the round bit in the middle that he will be aiming at.
47. Sam, you require 38.
These have to start landing now for young Sam Hewson. Oh, he's left double 16.
6. Peter, you require 37.
So 5 for double 16 to level this set.
29.
No, another chance.
Sam, you require 32.
Well, he's been nailing that double 8. 2 16s, he's going to have to go double 8. Another shake of the head. Can he squeeze one in?
Going
Yes,
on the second leg. Sam Hewson.
he's up and running. And it may not yet be too late for him.
Well, he'll throw first in this third leg of the third set, throwing for the set.
7-2, throw first, game on.
Before that double 8 found its target, Sam had hit 1 of 19 attempted doubles.
100.
2 of 20 isn't great, but it's a lot better than 1 of 19.
And he has at least let Sajwani know that he's there. Because up till now, he probably didn't know.
99.
This is much better.
Sajwani's turn to look a little rattled.
100.
He had darts for that leg, remember, a double 16 and a double 8.
$74. $140. $42.
Well, Hewson has not left himself 44. On a finish, nor has Sajwani. Big let-off.
44.
Could set up something nice here, though.
80. Sammy Maguire, 142.
No, can't now do it. Went for the treble 19, hit the treble 3.
Peter Maguire, 92.
Going for the bullseye. So 17 for bullseye.
67. Sammy Maguire, 88.
This for the third set. 18 leaves bullseye for the set.
63. Peter
Millimetre to the
Maguire,
left.
25.
Double 8. He started to miss those. 4s.
21.
No. So,
Sammy Maguire, 25.
the crowd find their voice. 2 11s now.
Game
Oh, yes.
shot the third set. Sam Hewson. Fourth set,
Yellow's up and running.
first, game on.
First set on the board. 2-1. Sajwani leads.
60.
Well, Hewson won that set, winning 3 straight legs, but Sajwani had darts
81.
to win each of them.
$43.
Is he rattled, Sajwani?
He doesn't
59.
really look the sort to get rattled, does he? Everything happens very slowly, except the celebrations.
100.
But I think you can
59.
tell that the nerves are beginning to grate at the elbow because he's missing those doubles. Earlier in the match, he rarely was.
Well, he's missed 6 in a row. He was 6 of 10, wasn't he? He's now 6 of 16. The checkouts. There we go.
39.
Hewson having thrown 6 more darts at a double than his opponent.
100. 137. PT require
Terrific darts.
138.
As is this.
98. Samuel require
So this is
126.
to break the throw. It's all about the 19s. 2 trebles leaves double 6. Another single leaves a bullseye.
101. PT require 40.
These are big darts. Double 10. No.
20. Samuel require 25.
So 9 double 8, or a 17 maybe. He's gone 17, so double 4 to break the throw.
17.
No.
PT required 20.
Come on, guys. Yeah.
Game shot the first leg. Peter Sajwani. Second leg, Sam to the first. Game on.
He did say, Sam, didn't he,
100.
when we were chatting to him, he doesn't care how he plays as long as he wins. Well, this has been a long way from his best darts, but he's still in the match.
100. $40.
Exactly 100 ahead, plus these.
44. 42.
Oh, a few loose ones. Can Sam take advantage? Not with a big fat one.
39. 140. 82.
Great last start. Leaves him 96. Sajwani, can he get a treble of his own? No.
Sammy requiring 96.
So treble 20 leaves 18s. He'll stay at 20s. Double 8. One shot at it. Oh, he's bust.
PT require 120.
Okay, all about the 20s. One in the treble. There it is. A dart at double top.
100. Samuel required 96.
Right, Sam, you've had your dress rehearsal on 96. Double 8 again.
Game from the second leg.
This time, no mistake.
Game on.
Just needed the little sighter.
And only 48 from Sajwani. If Sam can pick his game up just a little bit, he'll fancy his chances of winning a match that he looked like being nowhere near
125.
15 minutes or so ago.
Well, I sense a strange mixture of emotions with Hewson now. It's going to be ecstasy if that goes in.
They're off their feet at Lakeside.
60.
This is how I can play, he says.
58.
But this is the difference, and this is what young players like Sam are going to have to learn. We know you can do it on the practice board.
26.
It's getting up on that TV stage under the lights, roasting hot in here. 100 of his close friends and family willing him on. It's a different type of darts.
60.
Well, he's on a finish. Sam.
$140.
Both players
160.
are kind of hoping the finishing line comes to them.
$100. PT require 102.
Excellent last start. Would he get a shot at 60 though? He will.
54. Sammy requires 60.
For a break of throw in the fourth set. Oh, where's he gone there? One dart at tops. It's all in there.
Sam Hewson.
Break of throw.
The Lincolnshire lot are loving it. Right, here we go.
Fourth leg, Sam to throw first. Game on.
Hewson with the darts to take us into a deciding set.
$60.
There's still that look of anger in the eyes of young Sam Hewson, but you sense he fancies it now. He's got himself back into this.
59.
Level pegging with the darts. Two very loose darts.
26.
Come on, he shouts at himself. Sajwani can hurt him here.
100. $75. $81.
Paula Jacqueline. He's already played
140.
in the Women's World Championship. Came up against an inspired Lisa Ashton. Didn't do much wrong, but she's also from Lincolnshire, Paula.
100.
To set up a finish.
180. PG require 161.
Well, this is to stay alive in the set. Treble, 17 for Bull, and you do need it, Peter. You really need it. Two more perfect darts. There's one of them. Well, this is Hollywood stuff if this goes in.
Big, big moments these, Vassos.
Everyone on the edge of their seats here. Oh, he just missed.
136.
But he knows how to milk the moment. I'll give him
Sammy
that.
required 20.
For the set then.
To send us into a decider, it seemed unthinkable 20 minutes ago. 2 5s.
Game from the fourth set.
And we're going all the way. Sam Hewson leaps around with the look of Andy Murray just having broken Novak Djokovic.
And so to set up that finish. A 140 and a 180 to bring him down to the 20.
Fifth and deciding set, first leg, Sam to throw first. Game on.
Missed the double 10, but no problem with a double 5.
So here we go.
74.
And now he wants the fans involved.
For the first time all match, he's looking like he really is enjoying
60.
himself.
And he's doing himself justice now, which he wasn't over the first 2 sets.
Not even close.
Well, Bobby George called this a toss of the coin. That's what
59.
we paid it for, Bob. Spot on.
So just a reminder, it's the first to 3 legs, but if we get to 2 all, we go to what's called a tie break, where you have to win by 2 clear legs, and then from 5 all, it's a sudden death leg. Closest to the ball to throw first, and then whoever
83.
wins.
It's normally the way it works for us.
$140.
A real sense of anticipation now inside this famous
60.
iconic venue. Look at that, rammed again for the second day on the spin. Nothing quite like the darts to bring in the new year.
65.
Yeah, good thinking. Leaving a finish of 160.
41. PT
Nearly
require
pulled off
160.
161, but this one's all about the 20s. Needed 2 trebles to set it up, but
100.
that's very nice with Hewson back on 184. Hewson, remember, with the darts in this leg, so this is for a throw
81.
for
PT requires
Sajwani.
60.
Double top for a break.
20. Sammy require 103.
That's a great start. And he's missed the 11.
By a distance.
Regains his cool. Inquires as to the maths. And then he'll probably be looking at, what, 319?
71.
For a big 3.
PT require 40.
Will he get a shot at the 16s, though?
Well, he's missed 13 of his last 14 attempts at a double. Double 10 now. Double 5. Where's all the confidence
Oh,
gone?
I don't believe it.
Sammy require 32.
Well, an opportunity to get out of jail here. Hewson left his back door open. Sajwani has not been able to take advantage,
16.
but he may do now.
PT require 10.
After you? No, after you. No, after you, I insist.
Well, this is getting worrying.
Going from the first leg.
Okay,
Sajwani.
if you insist. Well, that is the break and throw. My goodness me, did he need that? He'd hit 1 out of 19 since the end of the second set. Sajwani.
Second leg, Peter to throw first. Game on.
But here we go. He just needs to hold his throw twice to win through.
59.
Bit of musical chairs. Great switch down from Hewson.
Yeah, the way this match has gone, you just know this deciding set is not going to be straightforward.
81.
Opportunity to steal a march. Another treble would help.
104.
There we go. He's nudged ahead against the darts. Can he consolidate? He's hitting those 19s
96.
now.
Well, he's never
150.
yet been in front in the match. Sam Hewson. That 150 was to level the match once again.
84.
Nice last start. Nothing Sajwani at the moment can do about things.
Can't believe he didn't go bull, bull, bull. What kind of entertainer is he?
140. Samuel requires 66.
Lovely 140 from Sajwani. This is to break back, though. Double top, he's left.
46.
He had us all confused. He left it, he aimed for it, he missed it. So
TT requires
Sajwani,
40.
over to you.
For daylight. To take the sweep. To within a leg of victory. Tens.
Game shown the second leg.
He missed tops.
Sajwani.
He missed tens again. And he nailed the 5. And it's big, big advantage Sajwani now.
Third leg, Sam 2 for first. Game on.
Well, first things first, if Hewson's going to hang about here at Lakeside, he must hold his throw.
Mark McGeaney awaits Tuesday afternoon.
140.
In the first round proper.
Well, if he's watching, Mark, he'll be hoping that both these players don't improve
134.
Tuesday afternoon, the 11th seed from England. But, you know, I've got a feeling that they will. This is one of those matches you just want the win.
60. Samuel require 142.
So 142 with the darts.
Yes, with the last dart.
Great recovery.
Samuel requires 60.
To hold throw. 2 darts at tops for Sam Hewson. 1 dart at double 10.
Game from the third leg.
All it is.
Sam Hewson, hold leg Peter to the first. Game on.
A vital, vital hold of throw.
Asks the question of the Swedish number 1.
125.
That's a good start from Sajwani.
Yeah, not a bad immediate riposte, was it, though?
Dear. Oh, this is awful. A 1, a bounce out.
58.
But a very nice, nerveless recovery down in the 19s. Still, big advantage, Sajwani. If he can keep finding that treble 20, there's going to be very little Hewson can do about it.
98.
Here he goes again, Sajwani, hoping to set up a finish for his next visit.
100.
Does so. Hewson, we have a problem.
60. PT require 136.
And if he takes this out, we won't be playing it again, Sam.
60. 85. PT requires 76.
Are those the final darts for Sam Hewson? Great start. 2 darts at 8-8 for the match.
Game, shot, and the match! Peter Sajwani!
Well, not a classic, but hugely compelling. Great guts from Sam Hewson, but he just left himself too much to do. And it's Sweden's top player, Peter Sajwani, through to the main draw.
Ladies and gentlemen, as they leave the stage, Sam Hewson, and through to the first round proper, chatterbox, Peter Sajwani.
We predicted a roller coaster, and that's what we got. A few thrills, a lot of spills, and sometimes we just wanted to get off, but it was a ride, all right. Sam Hewson looked like he was falling to pieces. Then from nowhere he started to break down Peter, but Sajwani held strong and is into round 1.